Hey, so it's back for another Nissan Pulsar update. So yeah, we're back in the Micra again. This video we're going to look at 10 or however many things I can find that I like about it. I've had the car, I don't know, 2-3 hours now. There's a few things that I do like. So first of all, just start and say thanks to Bristol Street Motors for letting me borrow the car for the day and just give my own thoughts on it and drive around and see what I think. So as I said before in the last video, before I got the Pulsar, I spoke to the sales reps about this car and I was quite surprised. I'd not really seen any, I didn't even know a new one had been released. I think I've only seen 2 adverts on the TV, to be fair, for this car. So it's something Nissan seemingly haven't pushed much, but it is relatively new, so maybe they will do in the coming months or year. But anyway, yeah, enough of that. Some of the things that I like about this car then, so first of all, I think the styling's quite nice. Sharp edges on the outside of it does look, you know, pretty, I don't know, stunning's a bit, yeah, I think stunning's exaggerating a bit. But the outside, it does look very, very smart. It looks very modern. They've got rid of that little bubbly look that they had in the early 2000s. And it's just up there, you know, it mixes in with the brand well. It looks like a little baby Pulsar. And I think it's there, it'll compete in terms of looks against your Polos, which is a bit bland, the Fiestas, the Ibizas. And it just went dark. Yeah, that's the first thing I like then. The looks of it's quite nice, to be fair. It's not an ugly car by any means. Next thing, the steering wheel. I just love the flat bottom. I think any car with a flat bottom just feels better straight away. And the whole steering wheel just feels okay towed anyway in general. Leather steering wheel, you've got all your controls on there. So the next one, it's surprisingly spacious for the driver. So whilst there's not loads of room in the back, well, especially if you're a 6-foot+ driver, you're not going to get, probably not even going to get a teenager behind you. So the driving part of it, it's yeah, it's plenty of space for you, and I can go back further than this. You could probably get someone at 6.5 foot driving it. Even headspace, there's about, you know, 4 or 5 inches clearance above my head, so nice for the taller driver, shall I say. Next one is the whole center console layout. Similar to the Pulsar, it's not got too many buttons that you get in some cars, and it's got, you know, enough to not look plain and like they've forgotten to add something on, which I've also seen on other cars where there's nothing there. Yeah, so that you've got your sat nav on this as standard, you've got DAB on this model, which is the N-Connecta. You can play your music through your iPhone, you can get Apple Play, Google, Android Mobile, I can't remember what the name of it's called. You can also play music through a USB stick if you wish as well. So yeah, good all-round like entertainment package in there really, so yeah, we can't grumble with that one either. Next one on the list then would be some of the safety features it's got now. It's not got everything that the Tecna has, but it's still got plenty to give that extra peace of mind. So it's got lane assistance, so if you do start wandering, I've not done it yet, I've not tried it yet, but it's the same as the Nissan Pulsar, and it'll just beep at you. So if you start wandering over the white lines, you'll get, I think it's 3 beeps, just telling you to get back over basically. It's also got braking assist, so if the car in front suddenly brakes or if you're approaching too quick, it'll beep at you. I think it's like 3 rapid beeps. If you're doing, I believe it's 25 miles an hour or less, it should, obviously they don't guarantee it, but it should stop for you as well. So that's always a nice little feature to have, although in my opinion you should be paying attention to the road, a bit like this one. My god, it's baking in here. Which, speaking of which, tinted windows in the back, nice feature to have on this as well. Just try and keep things a bit cool, or at least secure anyway when you're not with your car, if you've left anything on the back seat. And that leads us on to the next thing that's quite nice on this. You know, you've got aircon. Again, some cars of this size in this class, they don't always come with things such as aircon. You think it's a given this day and age, but I know there's cars out there that just don't have it. This has got, I think all the models have aircon, but on the N-Connecta upwards it's got intelligent aircon, I think it's called. So I imagine that'll just turn itself on when it thinks you need cooling down. Another nice little feature is the speed indicator. Basically there's a little, it actually looks like the speed signs white circle with a red border, pops up between the temperature and the time, telling you what the speed is for the road that you're currently on. What else? Oh, I do like the rear doors, the handle on the outside to get in. It's sort of like, I think Alfa Romeo did it first years ago. Mark II Leon's got it. You know, I think the Honda Civics have got it. It's the little door handle by the window. Another positive would be the boot space. You know, years ago the Micra was a tiny car with not much of a boot. This one, as I said in the last video, I think the ideal buyer for something like this would be a first-time driver, or possibly families where kids have left home, so they don't need a big car anymore. They just need something to get to work and buy, get to the shops and things like that. But it's got plenty of boot space really to put your shopping in, so can't really grumble at the boot space on this one. I think one of the biggest points about this, if you did get the Micra, and it's not necessarily a feature of the car, but it's the kind of like exclusiveness that you don't really see these about. I mean, admittedly in the last month or two I have seen a lot more than I used to, but there's not a lot. I think everyone just goes out and gets the standard, which is a Corsa, a Clio, a Fiesta, a Polo. Be different, you know. Alloy wheels on this, quite smart when you get the 16-inch and upwards. The 15s are no to look at, but the 16-inch and the 17s, I think the 17s are the same as what I've got on the Pulsar, but they're 18s, but I think they're the same design. Could be wrong on that. But these 16 inches, they look nice enough, so some nice wheels to look at as well from the outside. And this colour as well, I'm glad Bristol Street gave me this. It's in passion red. They must have known red's the fastest colour, obviously. So if you don't believe me, just, you know, check that video out there. So yeah, I think that's it for now. They're some of the things within a space of about 2 or 3 hours that I find that I quite like about it. Could have a few more bits and bobs, such as push start, keyless entry, and some stuff like that, but that's me just being picky. For what it is, for what you're paying, it's a very decent car. It looks nice, drives well. Yeah, what more can you say about it? So yeah, again, thanks to Bristol Street for letting me borrow the car for the day. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then smash that like button. If you've not liked it, then feel free to hit that dislike button. And as always, make sure you subscribe and click that bell icon for instant notifications.